first and last name and spell it for me?
Matthew Nefsted, Nefstead.
Perfect. Signature Edwin Matthew. All right. What happened today?
So today I appeared on behalf of Molina Dawson and Karissa Glendale, who are two of the participants in the occupation that's been happening at one of Marine Harvest fish farms in the archipelago. And Marine Harvest was seeking an injunction to essentially end the occupation. It has been on hold for the last month until this hearing could go forward. We've argued that my clients have an Aboriginal right to be at that facility to monitor its operations as a function of their traditional governance structure. They have the authority of the hereditary chiefs of their First Nation, and they are carrying out this role on behalf of their community in a capacity in support of sustainable management of fisheries resources.
Okay, I have actually been to the fish farms with them. I know all of that. I need to know what we did specifically today,
Yes.
And how you feel about it, and what the outcome was.
Yeah, so today we argued against the injunction on the basis of the Aboriginal right, as well as on the basis that Marine Harvest hasn't shown that the occupation is causing them irreparable harm, and the judge was somewhat receptive to the arguments. It's hard to say at this point how it's going to turn out. We're waiting for his decision, which we expect to receive soon. We're hopeful that he will allow for continued occupation in a manner that's compatible with the continued operation of the facility, and we're looking forward to the future.
When you say soon, the girls didn't know, does soon mean like a day, an hour? What does that mean? What's happening? Are we waiting around? I'm about to go out of battery power. I'm like, what are you talking about?
So soon is a quote from the judge. He's going to get it to us as soon as he can. I'm expecting that that's going to be tomorrow or maybe Monday, but it's really hard to say at this point.
Should we all be on standby like for tonight, or is that not a normal thing?
I'm not expecting him to get us something tonight. I would think tomorrow at the earliest.
And does that mean we all come back tomorrow? Should I come back at, like at 10, or do you get a call? How does that work?
I'm expecting that we'll receive the judgment in writing, and that will be the extent of it. That I don't expect there will be anything.
Oh, so we don't even have to come back, and you won't have to stand in front. It just comes.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Actually, okay. Sorry. One more question.
Yeah.
I don't want to get into the issue that I'm about to go out of battery power, but we're going to go until it goes green.
Okay.
The CERMAC thing. Had you ever heard of that before, where CERMAC came at the end, and now they might find people that they want to I guess, be a part of an injunction through Facebook? I'm confused.
Yeah, so CERMAC notified me this past weekend that they were planning to bring an injunction application. They originally planned to bring an application for short notice on Monday, and that didn't happen. So they eventually got me the materials on yesterday evening, and let me know that they would be bringing this application for short notice today. And so what the application today did was it allowed them to set down the hearing for their injunction application next week, earlier than they would normally be able to do it. And because of the court's interest in having that injunction heard, with everyone possible notified and able to participate, the judge decided to allow them to attempt to serve people via Facebook where they weren't aware of how to contact them directly. So essentially the idea is that they're going to try as many different ways as possible to get this in the hands of the people who need to see it.
So we can expect 2 more injunctions once they figure out who it actually is? Or 2, sorry.
Well, the injunction application, CERMAC's injunction application is set down for hearing next Thursday. That will go ahead regardless of who ends up being served. They are required to make certain efforts to serve those people before that date, but as long as they make those efforts, the hearing will go ahead.
And that doesn't include your clients then? They're not trying to, because your clients were going on to CERMAC's different fish farms the last few weeks?
Yes, so my clients have visited the CERMAC fish farms and delivered notices to the CERMAC employees, notifying them of the First Nations position on the fish farms. My clients have not participated in any sort of interference with CERMAC's operations, and it's our position that they are sort of a minor player in the CERMAC occupation, where they played more of a coordinating role in some of the marine harvest activities.
So I'm confused. So are Karissa and Molina a part of this new CERMAC?
Yes, they have been named as defendants, but again, it's our position that there are other people who are more properly the target of this injunction, and we want to make sure that they are given the opportunity to bring their case forward to the court.
Does that normally happen, or nowadays, I guess, because there is so many different fish farms and social media, and that's kind of the norm? Or maybe it's not a normal thing, and this might be one of the newest ways to find people.
You're referring to the Facebook thing?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I think that courts have always been open to alternative methods of service where they think it's in the interest of justice to make sure that that a plaintiff is able to proceed with their case while giving the best possible chance for a defendant to be aware of the case being brought against them. So obviously Facebook is a recent addition to that, but I don't think it's out of character with the court's normal practice.
Yeah, I never heard of it, but yeah.
That's a wrap. Thank you.
My battery keeps on